Good morning, students. I think you have preliminary idea about cell. This one is the structural and functional unit of life. According to the cell theory, cell is the basic unit of life and a modification is given by Virchow. He stated that omnis cellulae cellula. Omnis cellula e cellula. Actually, this one is a Latin language and the meaning of the statement is a cell arises from a pre-existing cell and that pre-existing cell is called mother cell or a parental cell that will divide and form two daughter cells which are almost half in the size of mother cell, half of the size of mother cell, but contains similar or dissimilar number of chromosome. Now this preliminary cell, this cell is called parental cell, parent cell or mother cell, while the cell which are formed after division are called daughter cell. Later on these daughter cell will obtain the size like mother cell and later on they further divide. That means they will obtain the size like their mother cell and later on they will divide. That says to us that in a cell life, two phases are there. First one is growth and the second one is division. Growth and division makes this growth and division make this cell life, which one is called cell cycle. Now I am going to give you a proper definition of cell cycle. This one is a series of programmed cyclic changes by which the cell duplicates its contents and divide into two parts. So the cell cycle comprises two phases. The first one is growth and the second one is division. This growth phase is also called non-dividing phase. This is also called non-dividing phase. Or we can say it's a phase between two division phase. That's why this is also known as interphase. Now I am going to explain the cell cycle by a chart. The cell cycle, as we have discussed about that, it's a complete lifespan of a cell which is configured in two cells. The first is growth phase and the second one is division phase. The growth phase is also called interphase because this one is in between two division phase. This is the phase in between two division phase. And here whatever changes are going on, these are not quite clear earlier. That's why earlier this one is also called resting phase. Now the recent studies reveals us that This is the phase where all kind of division preparation is going on. That's why it's called preparatory phase now. So the most correct statement about growth phase is its interphase and a preparatory phase of division phase, where the cell grow maximum in its size. That's why it's called growth phase. Division never occur here. This one is the phase where the cell grow in its volume and its contents. This one again, this is the largest and non-dividing phase of cell cycle, which can also configure or further divided in sub-phases, which are G1 phase, gap phase or growth phase 1, while the second substage is called S phase, synthesis phase, and the third one is called G2 phase, gap phase 2. Same here, later on, whenever the cell will obtain its maximum size, it will follow the division phase, and this division phase is further configured in two phase, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Now we will discuss this cycle by a diagram, and later on we will take each and every substage with its description.